1. Align stakeholder expectations. Successful project management relies heavily on setting and managing stakeholder expectations. Individuals or organizations with a vested interest in the project's outcome are considered stakeholders in the PMI's PMBOK guide. Sponsors, teams, customers, and even authorities may all fall into this category. Everyone will be on the same page with regards to the project's goals, scope, and success criteria if expectations are aligned. Through early stakeholder involvement and careful analysis, a project manager can anticipate and head off potential conflicts. The best way to make sure everyone has the same expectations is to talk to them. Stakeholders can keep tabs on the project's progress and provide constructive criticism through regular meetings, status reports, and progress updates. To paraphrase what is written by Robert K. Wysocki in Effective Project Communication, the project manager must create an environment that fosters effective communication among team members and stakeholders. 2. Develop and maintain the project budget. Developing and adhering to an accurate project budget is essential for keeping costs under control. In order to keep the project viable within the budget, careful planning is essential. Project managers are able to more accurately plan budgets with the help of cost estimation methods like bottom-up estimating and analogous estimating, which take into account past data and comparisons to similar projects. Cost overruns, for instance, are a common cause of delays and financial losses in the construction industry. Cost overruns for major infrastructure projects tend to be quite high, with a 28% average increase reported by researchers Ben Fleibjerg and Alexander Budzier. Such risks can be mitigated through well-managed budgeting practices like regular monitoring and adjustments. 3. Evaluate project status. Monitoring the project's progress against the project plan and identifying any deviations is an integral part of evaluating the project status. This allows managers to make course corrections quickly and keep the project moving forward. It is common practice to use key performance indicators to evaluate the success of a project. In his book Project Management for Dummies, Stanley E. Portney emphasizes the importance of status meetings, stating, "Conduct regular status meetings to assess progress, identify obstacles, and make any necessary adjustments." 4. Manage conflict. Given the diverse perspectives and interests of stakeholders, conflict is an inevitable component of any project. Effective conflict management is essential for maintaining a positive team dynamic and preventing problems from escalating. Constructive conflict resolution can be achieved through cooperative problem-solving techniques. Additional research by Joseph R. Weintraub and James L. Hunt found that conflict handling styles positively influence project success, stressing the importance of dealing with conflicts in a timely and professional manner. 5. Create and update the project plan. The roadmap to project success is a well-defined project plan. It defines the objectives, scope, deliverables, timelines, and resource allocation for the project. Throughout a project's life cycle, the project plan acts as a roadmap for the team and any interested parties. In his book Project Management for Absolute Beginners, Greg Horine stresses the importance of including a work breakdown structure and a Gantt chart in any thorough project plan. The work breakdown structure divides the project into manageable tasks, whereas the Gantt chart depicts the schedule and dependencies. The project plan needs to be monitored and adjusted on a regular basis to ensure its continued success. Executing a project successfully requires a willingness to adapt to new circumstances and deal with unknowns. 6. Manage project changes. Requirements, external influences, and the unexpected all contribute to the inevitability of project adjustments. In order to manage changes successfully, it is necessary to evaluate their effect, secure approval, and revise the project plan accordingly. A well-defined method of regulating changes is essential. In their book Project Change Management, Wanda Curley and Robert Lee Gordon write, "The change control process ensures that changes are documented, evaluated, approved, and implemented in a controlled manner. Scope creep, cost overruns, and Missed deadlines are just some of the problems that can arise when change management isn't properly implemented. According to the Chaos Report by the Standish Group, uncontrolled changes to requirements and specifications account for 37% of project failures. 7. Lead the project team. Effective leadership is critical for keeping the project team motivated and focused. Leaders must motivate and empower their teams to achieve project objectives. Various leadership styles may be appropriate for different situations. Agile leaders, according to Jim Highsmith's Agile Project Management, emphasize collaboration and servant leadership with an emphasis on supporting the team rather than giving orders. Project success is influenced by leadership. According to research published in the International Journal of Project Management, transformational leadership is positively correlated with project success. Effective team motivation and engagement are hallmarks of transformational leaders. In conclusion, effective project management necessitates a multifaceted strategy that takes into account stakeholder expectations, budget management, evaluation of the project, resolution of conflicts, meticulous preparation, and strong leadership. Project managers can improve project outcomes, team performance, and deliver value to stakeholders by leveraging best practices from literature. Continuous learning and adaptation are critical in the dynamic field of project management. According to Ikujiro Nanaka and Hirotaka Takuchi's The Knowledge Creating Company, organizations must pursue continuous improvement to remain competitive and deliver successful projects. 8. Develop and maintain project scope. The project scope defines the project's boundaries, specifying what is included and excluded. A well-defined scope prevents project creep and keeps the team focused on the agreed-upon goals. Gregory T. Haugen, in Effective Project Scope Management, emphasizes the significance of precise scope statements. The scope statement serves as the basis for future project decisions. Project scope changes are common, but they must be managed carefully. As previously discussed, proper change control aids in evaluating the impact of scope changes on the project's timeline, budget, and resources. 9. Manage project resources. Project resources, including human resources, material, and equipment, are all limited and must be used wisely on a project. Effective resource management involves allocating resources wisely and making sure they are readily available when required. In order to prevent either overallocation or underutilization, resource leveling is employed. Project managers can keep their teams from becoming overburdened by adjusting the rate at which they use resources. According to Harold Kersner's Project Management, a systems approach to planning, scheduling, and controlling, proper management of available resources has a significant impact on the final outcome of a project. The project's timeline, budget, and results can all be affected by how resources are allocated. 10. Plan and manage project communication. Projects fail or succeed based on the quality of the communication between team members. Everything that needs to be conveyed, to whom and how, is laid out in a communication plan. In his article Effective Project Communication, Robert K. Wysocki stresses the importance of adapting one's messages based on the specific interests of the target audience. At various points in the project, the information needs of each stakeholder will vary. Misunderstandings, higher risks, and lower satisfaction levels among stakeholders can all result from inadequate communication. Organizations with high levels of project communication effectiveness have an 80% project success rate, while those with poor communication only have a 52% success rate, according to PMI's Pulse of the Profession report. Conclusion. It is possible to greatly enhance project outcomes and stakeholder satisfaction by drawing insights from established literature and leveraging best practices. Project managers need to keep learning and evolving as the complexity and volatility of projects rises. In today's dynamic business environment, the ability to weigh competing viewpoints, encourage teamwork, and make well-considered decisions is crucial for project success. Project managers can overcome obstacles and deliver projects that meet the needs of stakeholders, as well as add value to their companies by drawing on and applying information gleaned from credible sources and applying the lessons they've learned.